So that one's recording.
Okay, now we're gonna go live.
Okay. And live.
We're live?
Yep.
Okay. Hi everybody. Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están todos? Estamos aquí otra vez en el show, en el tema de esta semana. So we're back on Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for those that came today for the support group. We really appreciate it. So we have a guest today, and we have a wonderful topic that we're going to talk about. So our guest today is this young man. He's a professional. He's been in the community for so long. He has dedicated a lot of years building, resources, linking people, and in the gay and lesbian community. More specific in the transgender community. So les voy a presentar hoy una persona que vino, un joven, a pesar de su corta edad, ha estado trabajando en la comunidad por muchos años, sabe bastante, lo conocen y ha ayudado muchísimo a la comunidad LGBT, pero especialmente para la comunidad transgénero. So introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, and then we're going to go into the questions.
My name is Javier Salcedo, and I'm from Orange County area. But I've done a lot of my work with the LGBT overall, like the community overall, in Long Beach and the LA area also. So kind of extending around all of Southern California, specifically with the communities of color, specifically with Latinos, specifically with a lot of working with communities that only speak Spanish. También habla español, y ha trabajado mucho con la comunidad LGBT, la comunidad transgénero, y right now I'm working with behavioral health services on the second part of the ADAM project we're doing, where I do prevention case management.
Javier has been involved a lot in the transgender community, and he has seen the horrors that the transgender community goes through firsthand. And Javier ha estado trabajando con la comunidad transgénero aquí en Los Ángeles, en Orange County, y él personalmente ha sido testigo de amigas personales de él, del horror, del maltrato y también de la discriminación que existe en esta comunidad. Can you tell us a little bit about what have the horrors, just like a story of what you've seen with this community in LA County, in your experience?
I mean, I think we can talk about just everyday things. We you and I might be, we need to go somewhere, and let's say we need to take the bus.
Right.
Even then, for someone who's transgender, who might not look exactly like someone would perceive to be, you look at someone and you think this person is a man or a woman, and a lot of times that might bring up something in somebody. So the danger a lot of times is to their safety, because as we see in the news, and as we see, and I've seen personally, people a lot of times are attacked, are murdered, are beat up just because of who they are, and not necessarily because they did something. Right. So, and I mean, when it comes to going to see a doctor, going to see, going to the emergency room, going to the police, a lot of times people do not get the type of services that they require, that we all require.
Right. So, lo que Javier está diciendo de que las cosas cotidianas de la vida cotidiana de cualquier ser humano, que todos nosotros lo miramos como normal, para una persona transgénero es bien difícil, porque obviamente está ese tema de que no son aceptados y el rechazo, pero también es tan difícil cuando van al doctor, cuando están tomando el autobús, cuando van a la policía, tal vez han sido agredidas y no está el apoyo necesario para esa persona de parte de las policías, porque no saben cómo identificarlos. So let's talk about what is a transgender, because people think transgender is only male to female. But there is more than that. So la gente piensa que ser transgénero es aquella persona que es de hombre a mujer o de que se viste del hombre que se viste como mujer. Pero en este caso él nos va a dar más, nos va a enseñar un poquito más de que no es solo eso, hay más que eso. So can you tell us a little bit about that? John.
So a lot of times, I mean, we're all born, and you know, someone's born. Doctor says it's a boy, it's a girl. Even right now, you know, when you have baby showers, you know, a woman's told you're having a boy or you're having a girl. We're born and we're told you're a boy, so they dress you like a boy. But then there's a point in your life, and I mean, it comes very early on, where a boy knows that they're a boy and a girl knows that they're a girl.
Right.
And that's kind of where this confusion starts. And it's not a confusion, it's more of how one feels. And a lot of times, you know, you have someone who might be gay who might experiment a little bit more with, you know, playing with girls' toys or liking girl things. And that's something completely different. But when a child believes and knows that even though everybody's telling them that they're another gender, that they feel another way, kind of that's where it lies. And it's not about this, like, how the person looks, because now, I mean, we definitely have people that will go through the process of, you know, whether you were born a boy and you want to become a girl, or you're a girl who wants to become a boy. You have this where people should treat you how you feel and how you express yourself. And it isn't this necessarily keeping people so, and sometimes, you know, some people might feel like a boy one day and like a girl another day. And I mean, and I think it's just time for us to kind of leave some of those things behind and allow people to kind of to express those things. And I mean, we make it seem a lot harder than it is.
Okay. Lo que estaba diciendo Javier es de que no solo existe lo que es este transgénero, de lo que es de los niños que se identifican como niñas, pero también hay niñas que se identifican como niños. Y cuando crecen quieren hacer esa transición de que las niñas se hacen niños, y es algo de que nosotros no estamos como viendo mucho. Siempre nos enfocamos más en lo que es la parte de los niños que quieren hacer niñas, pero también hay transgéneros, mujeres que se ven como hombres. Entonces todo eso es lo que tratamos de hacer con este programa, para traer esa awareness, que viene siendo abrir esa mente, dar esa información para que tengamos respeto a este tipo de personas, a las personas. Can you tell me just a little bit more about the challenges that those people face, and then we can wrap it up with resources.
Yeah.
So ¿cuáles son los obstáculos que existen para las personas transgénero? Y también queremos discutir cuál es la ayuda, por si conoces a alguien o tú mismo eres transgénero, cuál es la ayuda que existe allá afuera de las organizaciones para que tú como transgénero o tu hijo o alguien miembro de la comunidad pueda beneficiarse de esa ayuda.
So more challenges, I mean, definitely, support in your home, your family.
Right.
So el apoyo de la familia, de la sociedad. If your family doesn't support you, then I think it's harder for society to accept you. So even bringing this education to your family, being maybe you were not using the name that you were born with. So even having people change that, it's a big challenge for people to see you in a different way. And a lot of times people have questions, and let's say you're going through a change as a person. If I start asking you about that change, you feel the change and you feel why. Do you know? It's hard for people to explain the why, and people always want, well, tell me why. Why